Hello, yogis, and welcome to our Thursday strength yoga class, our power yoga class with weights. So if you don't have your hand weights, I recommend grabbing a lighter set of hand weights. I use 3 pounds. You can use 1 pound, 2 pound, have two of those at the top of your mat. You can always use bottles of water. You can use cans of beans. You can use anything that adds in extra resistance into the body so that we can build up that functional strength. When we think about functional strength, it's not that we're trying to build big, bulky muscles. It's that we're trying to build long, lean muscle that is for movement and mobility throughout our day, for stability rather than for strength. And even though you will get stronger as you do these classes, it's not like lifting weights. It's more for the mobility and the movement and building strength into that movement. So we'll start our practice today in our child's pose. Let's come to the backs of the mat. Big toes come to touch. You may want to put on a fun playlist. Sometimes it's good to do this practice to some upbeat tunes. And let's go ahead and sink the hips back as we walk the fingers forward, letting your forehead rest down. Opening your palms to the floor beneath you, really spreading those fingers out wide, lengthening forward and letting the chest sink toward the floor. Closing down your eyes here and start to become aware of your breath. Feel your inhale expand and your exhale release. And again, big breath in, open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more big breath in, lengthen the fingers a little bit more forward. And open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. Let's walk our hands over to the left side of the mat, stacking the right hand on top of the left hand, opening up through the right side body. Take a couple deep breaths into that side body, feel the ribs expand. And let's activate our Ujjayi breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create some restriction in the back of your throat. This is an audible breath. If you can hear yourself breathing, that is perfect. That is the Ujjayi breath. We'll maintain this breath as we move through our practice, using a few open mouth exhales with our repetitions as well. This breath is really good for our stamina and our endurance. Let's inhale, lengthen to the left, and exhale as we walk through center. Inhale, lengthen at center, and exhale, walk the hands over to the left side or to the right side, stacking the left hand on top of the right, opening up through the left side body. Send that left hip back and feel the length being created through the left side. Let's take a moment to connect to an affirmation here. I am strong. I am strong. As we move through our practice, come back to that affirmation, focusing the mind, exercising the mind as well as the body. Let's take one more deep inhale, lengthen a little bit more to the right. And exhale, walk your hands back through center. Press your elbows into the mat, lift the hips up, draw the knees underneath the hips, and then slide the hands back forward, letting the forehead come down, coming into our puppy pose, sinking the hips back, anchoring into the palms, and really feeling that through the shoulders and the chest. Take a couple deep breaths here. We're going to be working the upper body and lower body, so we'll open up and warm up the different sections of the body before we get started. Slide your hands back toward your body, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers out wide, create that nice neutral tabletop position. Inhale as you arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, head hangs heavy, draw the belly button to the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you round. Press. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you round and press. Come to that neutral tabletop position. Let's tuck the toes under as we hover the knees off of the mat, pressing through the palms, drawing the belly button to the spine, coming into that hovering tabletop position. Press through those palms. Feel that engagement for 3, 2, 1. Let the knees come down. Sink the hips back to the heels and then press the upper body forward over the wrists. Sink the hips back to the heels and press the upper body forward. One more. Sink the hips back and press the body forward. Come to neutral. Let the tops of the feet press into the mat. Reach your right hand forward and your left leg back, bird dog. This is a very important pose to build strength through our spine. Keeping your hips nice and square as you lengthen from the fingers through the toes and roll out your wrist and ankle. Let's warm up our core a little bit more as we draw the knee to the elbow and round through the spine. Inhale as you extend and exhale as you round and press. 2 more. Inhale, extend, exhale, round and press. Last one. Inhale, extend, exhale, round and press. Press your knee to your elbow to your knee for 3, 2, and 1. Extend long, and we'll release it down. Switching into our bird dog to the opposite side. Left hand forward, right leg back. Lengthening, roll the wrist and ankle. Create that stability. And inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Link your breath to your movement. On that last one, we'll press the elbow to the knee to the elbow for 3, 2, and 1. Extend long and release it down. Let's flip the toes, press the hips up and back, coming into our first downward dog. Start to bend into one knee, bend into the other. Shift through the hips as you bend into one knee, bend into the other. Feet are hip width distance, hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. Let's sink the heels down and then inhale, come high onto the tips of the toes and then press the heels back down. Calf raises. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Ground down into your left foot. Send your right leg up. 3-legged dog. Lengthen through that leg. And let's bring the right knee to the left elbow, cross body. Send it up and back. Right knee, left elbow, cross body. Send it up and back. One more. Right knee, left elbow, cross body. Send it up and back. Tap the toes down and lift. Tap the toes down and lift. One more. Tap the toes down and lift. Let the right foot come down. Ground down into that foot. Left leg lifts. Ground down into your palms, sink your chest toward your thighs. Feel that length through your 3-legged dog. Let's bring the left knee to the right elbow, cross body. Send it up and back. Left knee, right elbow, cross body. Up and back. One more. Left knee, right elbow. Up and back. And let's toe tap for 3, 2, 1. Release that left foot down. Look forward, step forward, stay hinged forward. Let's let the head hang heavy. Take as much of a bend in the knees as feels right for your body as you let the head hang, as you let the hands drape down. Breathing into the back line of the body. Inhale as you come to a halfway lift, hands to shins, sink the hips back, lengthen the crown forward. Use your core here. Let's take another deep breath in as you lengthen and exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend into the knees. Rise up, coming into our mountain pose. Get your mountain pose up nice, set up nice and sturdy. Maybe the toes and heels touch. I like to zip the legs up tight together. Engage through the glutes, engage through the core, and get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Let's inhale, shoulders to ears, and exhale, roll them back and down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms come up, extended mountain. Exhale, cactus of the arms, open through the chest. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. With those cactus arms, let's twist to the right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, arms come all the way up, extended mountain. And exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet back into your high plank. As we come into this high plank, press through your palms, zip the legs up tight together. Really engage through that core. Spread the fingers out wide. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Flip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Step it through low lunge. Come down onto your back knee. Grab your weights, flip the weights, palms facing up, and let's do some bicep curls for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest comes forward, hands come back. Draw those elbows in, tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the weights down, plant the hands down, send that right foot up and back, three-legged dog. Take it through that chaturanga. See if you can keep that leg lifted as you lower. Inhale upward and exhale downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Step it through low lunge. Come down onto that back knee. Grab your weights. Bicep curls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the elbows in. Tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weights, plant the hands, left foot comes up and back, three-legged dog. Take it through that chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. See if you can keep that leg lifted. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward, rise to your mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Sink the hips back. Lengthen the fingers forward. Maybe sink back a little lower. Drop the weight into the heels. Lift the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Use that core. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step the feet back. Zip the legs up tight together. Take it through that chaturanga. Engage through the core as you lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Step it through, warrior 1. Back heel comes down to a 45-degree angle. Grab your weights as you come up. Press into the outside edge of that back foot. Front foot is pointed straight forward. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. Let's bring those elbows wide and press the elbows together, chest press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up, warrior 2. Keep that W in the arms, back foot parallels to the back side of the mat. Bend into the front knee, core is engaged. Press up, shoulder press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Backhand comes down, front hand comes up. Reach straight up, straight up. Press that weight to the ceiling. Weights come back through heart center. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes high. stacking your shoulders, triangle pose, and let's pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights come through heart center, torso through center. Parallel the feet, pop the heels in, the toes out as you sink into that wide leg squat. Hands at heart center with the weights. Let's pulse to start for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down low. Drop the hands behind you. Dip right to left. Weights behind the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights through heart center. Lift that right leg. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Parallel the feet. Open up to that star pose. Bend into the elbows. Front foot comes straight forward back into that warrior 2. Inhale here. Weights come through heart center. Pivot on that back foot. Plant the weights down. Send your right foot back. See if you can leave it lifted as you take it through your chaturanga. Breathing through your chaturanga. Inhale your left leg high. Step it through into your warrior 1. Plant the back heel down. Weights come through heart center. Cactus out the arms. Elbows together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up to that warrior 2. Paralleling the back foot. Heel to arch alignment. Bend into the front knee. Shoulder press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back hand comes down. Front hand comes up. Reach up, look up, press up. Weights through heart center, straighten through the front leg, hinge forward, left hand down, right hand high. We'll pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights through heart center, torso through center. Parallel your feet, heels in, toes out. Sink into that squat. Let's cactus out our arms and pulse. Sink low for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come straight up. Press up. Lift the right heel. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Parallel the feet. Arms stay up. Star pose. Inhale here. Hands come through heart center. Back to that warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale the hands down, send that left foot back, maybe keep it lifted as you take it through your chaturanga. Deep breath in here, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Bring the knees down, tops of the feet come onto the mat. Weights come through heart center, coming up onto our knees. Let's bring the knees underneath the hips and maybe draw the toes toward one another as we lean back and up and back and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Torso through center. Plant the weights on either side of the mat. Hands come down, knees come up, lower down onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Zip the legs up tight together. Let's do some hip dips. Hips and heels, right and left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right hand, bring it out to the left. Bring that weight onto your hip, and we're going to lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight. Plant that left arm down, reach it over to the right, opening to the right, place the opposite weight on the hip, lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plant that hip or that weight down, back through center into that forearm plank, sink the booty down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down, walk your hands toward your body, coming into your tabletop position. Let's take one weight, place it in the crook of the knee, the back of the knee, lift that leg up, pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes out to the side, lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that knee come down. Switch it out. Bring the weight into the knee on the opposite side. And let's lift. 5, pulse up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that knee come down. Take that weight, place it off to the side. Shift yourself over. Send your legs out in front of you. You might need to shimmy yourself forward on your mat. Come to the middle of your mat. Grab your weights and let's come all the way down to our backs. Let the back relax into the mat. Walk the heels toward the glutes. Press the arms up, holding up. And let's lift the hips, squeeze the glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the hips come down. Drop, actually take both weights or drop one weight. And let's lift the left leg, taking both weights into the same hand or both hands and lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that foot down, let the back come down. Left leg lifts or opposite leg lifts and pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that hand come down. Drop one weight, keep one weight, and let's come forward. Roll up and back. Roll up and back. Really press into the floor with the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the back come down. Drop that weight. Draw the knees in toward the chest. Gently rock from side to side. Send those legs out long. Plant the hands behind you, pressing yourself up into a reverse plank. Lengthening out through those abs that we just worked, pressing through your palms, and lower the bottom to a hover and lift for 5, 4, 3, point your toes. 2, you got it. Last one, hold it up. Let the head come reaching for the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Drop the bottom down. Inhale the arms up and exhale, fold forward. Take a couple deep breaths into the back line of the body. Torso comes through center. Tuck the right foot in for half butterfly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing into that hamstring through the left side. Inhale, arms up. Let's take that right foot to the outside edge of the left leg. Inhale as you lengthen and exhale as you twist to the right. Drawing that knee across, draw the right shoulder back. Breathe deep. Back through center, plant the hands behind you, bend into that left knee, plant it down, press the right knee forward, let's shift from right to left. Come through center, extend the right foot out, tuck the left foot in, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold forward. Taking a few deep breaths, breathing into the back line of the right leg, feeling into that stretch and length through the hamstrings. Inhale, arms up. See if you can keep them lifted. Take that left foot to the outside edge of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Draw the left shoulder back, gaze back. Come through center, plant those hands behind you, bend into the right knee, press the left knee forward, and let's shift from side to side. Take the left foot, still bend into the knee, bring it down, come into that butterfly pose, get nice and tall on an inhale, and on your exhale, hinge forward. Maybe you're able to come down to your forearms, maybe you stay lifted, find what feels right in your body today. Torso comes through center. Let's take that right hand across the front line of the body and use the left hand to open up through that right shoulder. Switch it out. Left hand comes across, right hand guides it. Come back through center. Use your hands to guide your knees together. Extend your legs out long. Reach forward, slow and control. Come all the way down to your back. Draw both knees in toward your chest. Drop both knees to the left. Cactus out the arms. Gaze to the right. Looking in the opposite direction of the knees. Knees come back through center. Take an inhale. On your exhale, drop both knees over to the right. Gaze to the left. Maybe your weights are over there. Just kind of get them out of the way. Knees come back through center. Let's let the hands come down by our side. Flex your toes to your face. Slow and controlled, start to lower the heels down for 5, 4, 3. Last bit of core. Let's do some scissor kicks up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let those ankles come wide. Hands come down by your side. You can flip palms facing up, palms facing down. Find what feels right for you. Take a deep breath in to feel that expansion. And full breath out, let go. We'll take 10 rounds of breath here as we allow ourselves to fully release and relax. Two more rounds of breath here. Take in as much air as you can and then open mouth, exhale, let it go. And again. Draw your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of your legs as you rock yourself up, coming into a seated position to seal our practice. Ground down into the sit bones, get nice and tall through the crown of the head. I invite you to bring your palms through heart center, really press those palms together, and then tuck your chin to your chest. I am strong. I am strong. Building functional strength in our body, it allows us to move with more confidence. It allows us to move with more ease and more stability. When we come into those moments where we're physically thrown off balance, when we have functional strength, we're able to catch ourselves more quickly. We're able to avoid injury. We're able to bounce back and heal if something does happen. Know that this is important. Strength is just as important as flexibility, mobility, and it's all a part of your yoga practice. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing in this space, for allowing me to share this practice with you. It is always my honor. If you enjoyed this class, be sure to save it, share it, favorite it, like it, follow whatever platform you're watching this on. It's always my honor to share this practice with others. The light, the love, the wisdom, and the strength in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the love, the light, the wisdom, and the strength in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light and your strength guide you forward.